Hello, I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it so that a stage critic doesn't have to. And neither should you. And a happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Coming to America. A very successful film in the late 80s, starred by Eddie Murphy, James Earl Jones, and Arsenio Hall. What do we make of this movie? Obviously, this was a terrific movie during the 80s, and it stars Eddie Murphy trying to figure out who he really is. He wants to be an individual to some extent. He wants to do things on his own. He doesn't need assistance. And so he goes to New York to see if he can try and find the true love that he always wanted. And in the end, he kind of does. But what do we make of this movie? Because there's a scene in there where Eddie Murphy gives all this money to the Duke brothers, whom you may remember from Trading Places. And they lost everything. So, to that extent, it kind of makes it feel like that Coming to America is sort of a sequel to Trading Places. But on the other hand, is it The Lion King before The Lion King? Now, for those who remember, James Earl Jones did the voice of Mufasa, another king to some extent, in The Lion King. And, yeah, it had like a great kingdom, and obviously that took place in Africa too, just like Coming to America did. Well, for some of the scenes. So, it raises the question, is this a sequel to Trading Places, or is it The Lion King before The Lion King? And I think this makes this movie a very intriguing one, and it makes us ponder, and it raises another question. Was that the intention of the people who came up with Coming to America? To make us question what kind of a movie we're going to call this? It is a successful movie, but there's so many things you could say about this movie that makes it feel like it's more than just a great movie. But I think those 2 points that I mentioned before kind of make this a debate that could still be going on. Is this a sequel to Trading Places? Is this The Lion King before Lion King? Is it both? Is it something else? Coming to America is definitely a successful movie, and I don't know what to make of this movie. I kind of feel like it can be both. Not necessarily a sequel to some extent, because how can you consider it a sequel when there's only one scene involving the Duke brothers, when there really wasn't a whole movie based on the original? So, in my opinion, I think it was The Lion King before The Lion King. And this was how The Lion King was going to be drawn out, essentially, when that movie came out. But I leave the debate up for you, because there's so many ways you can go about this movie, and the choice is up to you. Just as long as you have a legit argument, I feel like Coming to America was intentionally made right after Trading Places and just before Lion King to make us ponder what kind of a movie it really is. Is it the prequel to The Lion King, or is it a sequel to Trading Places? You decide. I'm the CommanderZander. I remember it so that it sounds a great that I have to, and neither should you.